Okay, today I'm going to show about gamerboy80. He's a pretty decent sized Minecraft channel. He's around almost 700k subscribers, I believe, right now. He's a Bedwars YouTuber. I think that's what it's called, or Sky Wars, one of them. And I don't really watch his content. I watched one video of his like 2 years ago, where he infiltrated a high school Minecraft thing. That was a pretty good video, but nothing else to say. So let's just get right to the build. The blocks you're gonna need is clay, gray concrete, gray wool, gray concrete powder, cyan terracotta, black concrete, black wool, black concrete powder, white concrete, strip birch wood, red nether brick, nether wart block, wet sponge, and white wool. You'll be needing all those blocks. The first blocks you'll need is the clay all the way to the white concrete, so pause if you need to, get all the blocks, and once you're done, get the clay to the white concrete. Okay. Now we have, let me try that. Now that we have all that, we can start building. Break all this. Get your clay and go 8 in a row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go out 3 on both sides and connect it. Okay. Get your gray powder. Go 3 here and 3 here. Wow, I can't place for my life. Place 4 gray wool here and 2 gray wool on top in the middle. Okay, get your cyan terracotta, place 2 here, 2 here. 1 gray wool here and here. Gray powder here and here. Get your black powder, go 1, 2, 3 here, and 1, 2, 3 right here. Okay, go out 1 here, and 2 right there. Okay. 4 black wool, 6 black wool, and 1 right there. Place 2 black concrete in the middle, and place 2 black wool on both sides. Place a black powder on top of these black wools at the end, then place 6 black wool in the middle. Okay, black powder here and here, 4 black wool, black powder here and here, 2 black wool, then 4 black wool on top of that, like so. Okay, get your cyan terracotta and pop it out like this. Boom, 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 boom. Giving you this shape. Get your black concrete powder, place 1 here for a replacement block, and 1 here for a replacement block. Now go up 1 here, and 1 here, then a black wool on top of both of those, like so. Finally, get your cyan terracotta, place 3 here, and 3 here, then put 2 white concrete in the middle, like so. That's the front of his legs done. Pause if you need to. Okay, let's move on to the side. The side is pretty simple. It's 2 rows of gray powder, 3 rows of black powder, 1 row of wool, okay, 1 black powder here, cyan terracotta here, here, and here. Okay, place some blocks here and here, then black wool right there. And finally, cyan terracotta popped out 1, like so. That's the right side of his leg done. Pause if you need to. Now we're going to do the left side of his leg because it's the exact copy of this. So, 2 rows of gray, 3 rows of black, 1 wool, 1 black powder, boom, no, whoops, boom, boom, place some block, boom, boom, black wool, and finally cyan terracotta. Perfect. Okay, let's move on to the back now. Get your gray, place 3 here and 3 here. Get your gray wool, 2 here, 4 here. Get your black concrete powder, place 3 here and 3 here. Get your black wool and go 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Black concrete, 2 in the middle. Black wool here and here, then all the way across again. Black powder here and here, then 4 black wool, powder, powder, 2 black wool, 4 black wool, like so. Get your cyan terracotta, place 1 here, go up here, 1, boom, boom. And finally, get your cyan terracotta and do a whole wraparound right there. That's the back of his legs done. Pause if you need to. Okay, let's move on to the front of his chest. Place, what's it called? Cyan terracotta right there, and there. Go inside 1 right here, and go up 10 blocks of cyan terracotta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and do another row just next to it, like that. And then do 2 white concrete and 4 white concrete on top of that, like so. Okay. Do 3 black wool here, and 3 black wool right here. Get your clay, and put 5 right there, and 5 right there. Okay. Now get your placement block, and go out 3 times right here. Now let's get your strip birch wood for a second. And on top of each placement block, place 1 piece of wood. And make sure you don't place them all at once because then they'll face in different directions. So if you go 1 by 1, then break your placement blocks, like so. And do the same on this side. And be careful of you not breaking the belt that you originally placed on his legs. That's why you should make sure you're not using cyan terracotta as a placement block. Like so. That is not the right length. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we can re-grab the white concrete now. Okay, the arms are pretty simple actually. Get your cyan terracotta, just pop it out like this, wrap it all the way around. Like so. And make sure you have placement blocks on the inside, so when we place the blocks on the inside. And do the same on this side. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Black concrete here and here. 2 black wool here. 2 black wool here. Black powder here. Black powder here. Get your cyan terracotta. Place 4 here. 4 here. And then pop it out. Pop it out. Go out 1 more here, and 1 more here. Then go up 2, and move it in. Go up 2, and move it in. Black concrete, 2 black wool, black powder. Black concrete, 2 black wool, black powder. Okay, get your black powder. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go in 1 right here, and 1 right there. Get your black wool, go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like so. Okay? Get your black wool, and on this side, make a weird shape of Mumbo Jumbo's mustache that's a bit lopsided on the right. Like so. Get your black concrete, place 1 here, 3 here. Get a placement block, place 1 right here, then place 3 powder right here. Like so. I did the same pattern reflected onto this side. So make the weird lopsided Mumbo Jumbo mustache, but onto the left, lopsided on the left. Black concrete here, and here. Place 1 block here, powder here. Like so. And here's the easy part. Get your cyan terracotta, pop 1 out right there, and fill in the blanks. Whoops. Like so. Okay, and now do the same on this side. 1, 2, 1, 1. And that's the front of gamerboy80 done. Pause if you need to. Okay, let's just do the sides. They're really easy. Black powder, cyan terracotta, placement block, black powder, placement block, cyan terracotta, 2 rows of black powder, and then cyan terracotta. It's the same pattern over and over again, like so. This is how it should look. Okay, let's do this side now. Black powder, cyan, black powder, boom, cyan, black powder, cyan. And just like that. Okay, let's move on to the back. Right here, go 1, 2, 3, 4. And go 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. Okay, place 1 here and 1 here. Go on the inside right here and place 2 black wool and 2 black wool. Get your cyan terracotta and connect this and connect this. Okay. Go right here, place 3 placement blocks and 3 placement blocks. 2 black wool, 2 black wool, black concrete, black concrete. And finally, 1 more row of cyan terracotta going around, right here, and right here. Okay, let's do the shoulder blades now. 2, 3 on this side, and 1, 2, 3 on this side. Then go up 1 and connect all the way across. Then do that 2 more times. Giving you this shape. Okay, let's move on to the arm. Okay, actually let's move down to here. Get some placement blocks inside like so. Get your black concrete and place 1 there and 1 right there. 2 black wool here, 2 here, and 1 right there. Okay. Get your white concrete, place 1 here, 1 here, and go 3 right here. Go across 3 right here, and go across 4 right here. Go up 1 here, 2 across, 1 right there. Get your black powder, do 2 full rows right here. Get your white concrete and place 1 right there. Black powder here, here, and here. Place a placement block right here, and right here. Then place black powder here, and then here. Go up to here, get your black concrete, place 1, 2 right there. Black wool here, and black wool in a sideways diagonal arrow, like so. Okay, now go over here, sideways diagonal arrow, like so. Black powder, black concrete, like so. Okay, get your white concrete, go up 1, 2 here, oh, wrong block. 2 here, and 3 here. Fill the rest of the blanks in with black powder. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like so. And that's the back done. Pause if you need to. Okay, let's move on to the shoulder blades. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. Get a placement block. Place 4 here and 8 here. Okay. You could drop the black powder and the black concrete right now, and get your strip birch wood and another wall block. Why not? You can also drop your. No, you can't drop that. Yeah, never mind. Okay. Get your strip birch wood and place it on each placement block like so. And then break those placement blocks. Make sure you don't break the original blocks that were already there. And make sure you place every wood 1 by 1 so they don't face in different directions. Okay, now do 1 more row on top of this, like so. Go in the middle and do 3 right there. Place another warp block right there. You can drop that now. Get your white wool. You can place one right here and one right here. You can drop that now. One clay, one clay. Another work brick. Red nether brick, I mean. One right there. Sponge. There, drop it. Wet sponge. There, drop it. Strip birch wood right there. You drop that now. Okay, that's the eyes done. Okay, let's do the white side of the hair. Right here, go up 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, place one here and go all the way up to here. Place 3 here and one right there. Go to the top left corner, break it, and place one inwards like that. Because his hair is sometimes 3D on his skins, sometimes it's not. So since I gave all the armor 3D instead of his hair, I'm making the hair have a little bit more effect than just square head. So I'm making little indents on the sides. Okay. Get your gray wool, place one right here. Get your gray concrete and place one right here, and 2 black wool right there. Get your gray powder, place one here, and 4 here. Okay, place 3 here, 1 here, and 2 here. Get your gray wool, make a little staircase going up like that. Get your gray concrete, place 3 here, then break the corner one in like that. And that's the front of his head done. Pause if you need to. Okay, let's do the white side of his head because that's pretty easy. Go all the way off to 1 block. Go up 2 rows and move in 2 right there. Get your black wool, place 1 there, pop it out like that. Cyan terracotta here, clay here, cyan terracotta here. Black wool here and here. And go up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Fill the rest of this head in with white concrete. The rest of the side of this head in with white concrete, to be more specific. Like so. Let's move on to the back of the head. Go 4 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 3, 2, giving me that shape. Get your gray wool and make a staircase going up like this. Place a gray concrete right here. Okay, get your gray powder and make a staircase going up. Place 4 gray powder here, and then make a staircase going up to the right. Like so. Make your gray wool going up in a staircase, and place 1 gray concrete right there. Like so. Pause if you need to. Okay, this side of the head, gray concrete here, 2 gray wool, a place and block, and 2 gray powder right there. 2 gray concrete, 2 gray wool, get your black, go 3 here. Place 2 black there, cyan here, clay here, cyan here. You can drop both those blocks now. Okay? Get your black, place 2 here, and 2 here. And go up 3 blocks on top. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Place 2 placing blocks right here, and fill this in with powder up to here, then stop. Get a placing block, place it right here, and a powder on top, and 1 up. 1 gray wool, 1 gray wool. Move on to this side. Gray powder going all the way up right here. There's a placing block right here. Gray powder, gray wool, gray powder. Like so. Pause if you need to. Okay, let's move on to the top of the skull. Get your black wool. Go fully across like so. Make sure you're going up 1 to keep the 3D shape. You drop that block once you're done. Get your white wool. Oh, like concrete, I mean. Go 3 here, 3 here, 2 here, 3 here. You can drop that once you're done. There's 1 gray concrete right here. I just dropped off the shoulder. Get your gray wool. 1 gray wool. 1 gray wool. Whoops, wrong blocks. Gray wool there, gray wool there, gray wool there. Like so. Now with your gray wool, go inside and place some blocks under every blank area for the powder to be placed. Like so. Then get your powder and place them over. Like so. Okay, drop these blocks, and then it's gamerboy80 done. This was a request, and I think I did pretty good with this request. Also, before I end this, if I'm ever playing in a world and it's multiplayer and the world is named T, please don't join that. This is my tutorial world where I make tutorials. So if I'm making a tutorial, if I'm in this world, I'm making a tutorial. So please do not join that if you have the option to, because I usually want this world offline. Because if someone joins the world mid-tutorial, which they will if I'm in this world, that means that tutorial I'm making, I would have to render useless. I have to just delete and restart over. That's what happened with this build earlier. So if you see I'm in a world that's named T, please do not join it. Anyways, if you have any more Minecraft skins or YouTubers want me to do, I can do it, or at least I can try.